Hey, and welcome back from my break to more Ace Attorney. If I sound like crap, it's because I feel like crap. Let's get started. All right. Last time, I remember we talked to a crazy man in the shack. Let's take a look at what we have in our pockets. Apparently, we have a Polly Parrot in our pocket. Oh, this alliteration's killing me. We've got an empty lake and a metal detector. Oh, I gotta go take that back. All right. Yeah, we got a berm. Oh, I got a picture of a Mifa when I was at the zoo. It was great. All right. Hey man, you wanna see my bird? Check out this fucking bird. Oh, he doesn't know anything about birds. He just knows about hot dogs. Anyway. Let's go back to the entrance. And we need to go return our rented thingy. Oh, this is like the only voice I can do right now. Alright. Hey, pal, long time no see. By the way, did you see there's a new Knives Out movie coming out in November? I'm so excited, oh my god. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? I actually wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? No? How'd you? That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Well, actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I ain't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called him his lot of heart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds sus. I don't have the sound effect. Sorry. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. Exclamation mark. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. The DLC incident, yeah. Is there... Have a parrot. What's that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! Huh? There I go saying I wouldn't do voices. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? Grunt. I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. You mean more than you were obviously roommates? They were roommates. Okay, records room. December 20th. I forgot this around fucking Christmas. Oh my god. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it under S for summary. Okay. Lights in my eyes. It's too bright in here. Oh, it won't go down any further. Cool. Here you go. December 28, 2001. Not a very good year. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So this is based in 2016. Okay. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial? I mean, there's only one, apparently, because we get the same fucking judge every time. There was a large earthquake at 2 o'clock that day. Oh, okay, what? Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? Whoa. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen. I'm sorry, what? How well sealed is that fucking elevator? Excuse me? No! Oh, for fuck's sake. No! The survivors were unconscious. Jesus. One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart! That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth is one of the other Hold the fuck. Hold on. Oh god, here we fucking go. Alright, I may be sick, but I'm not a dumbass. If there were only 3 people in the elevator, one of them was a kid, one of them was shot, and the other one was there? Huh. Okay. Oh boy. That fart was so powerful it ripped a hole through his chest, yeah. So Miles Edgeworth is one of the other passengers. Yes, we established that. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim V for fool. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He looks Thank you for that quote, Dad. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He looks suspiciously like one Phoenix Wright. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Yeah, he's got 2 tails. So he was in the elevator with his father. We've established this how many times? From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. I don't know, looks like one to me. He probably got fucking sick of hearing about his son. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired twice. Where have I heard that before? Huh, sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Maybe Phoenix is Edgeworth's father. That's why in all the fanfics Miles calls Phoenix daddy. Yeah, okay, but they're both the same age, bruh. I don't think, unless there's a time, unless this is some fucking Terminator kind of thing, I don't think it's true. But good idea. Jesus. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as the suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. I'm sorry. Now I've got Yogi Bear playing a soprano sax and Careless Whisper stuck in my head, and it's amazing. Hey, boo boo, you want to listen to Careless Whisper with me? Fuck. Woo! Crying. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. Okay. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. How convenient. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? I don't know, boo-boo. He may be closer than we think. And that person is... the judge! It's the fucking judge! It's the judge. The judge did it! I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Well, dude, he watched his father die and then apparently went unconscious. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. That's what he said. However, killed one man, wiped another, only fixed the elevators. I hope they added a fucking air vent. Hermetically sealed elevator? Even the fucking Apollo astronauts didn't have that. Jesus. How about we just take what we think we'll need? I'm sorry, Zappy, you said need a funnel, and I immediately thought, why? For shoving it up the guy's ass? Holy fuck. Oh, it's loopy time, everybody! This is gonna be great. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Oh, I'm crying, damn it. PB, I salute you. Thank you for your service. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Oh, to be continued. Shit, we actually weren't that far off. Save your progress. Yee. We'll save it number 1 because we are number 1. All right. December 27th, District Court, room number 3. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oh, I forgot about the guy. He's so good. Court's now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Karma. Silent but deadly. Whee! gonna die! Hello! Very well, apparently the prosecution's also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Is he dead? No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. You were asleep, sir. Where's that Patrick Stewart thing when you need it? Acting. All right, of course. A prediction. Oh, a prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Why, you gonna kill everybody? Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boot shop owner. Oh, fuck, I got a fucking speed run now. This guy ain't even gonna wake up in 3 minutes. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection! Yeah! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Objection. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. My coffee is ready. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory? Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Then he's not a suitable witness and can't be called for the events of the day. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall his own name, you say? Yeah, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Does he know what planet he's on? Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Hold the fuck up! Hold the fuck up! He's brain damaged. He's related to the DL6 incident. He obviously got cornered in an elevator, didn't he? Oh, scandal. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Note that this bang is not red. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. This guy's a fucking prick. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. Can someone confirm? Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Pretend I yelled and that I don't have a sore throat. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed! My toaster strudels are burning! I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. toasters, strudels! He's got to poop. Damn, he poops on his time. He poops on time. I wish I was that regular. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. And he falls asleep. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yup. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. He conceded! Then I heard a bang. Yep. Oh, shit. And where did the bang seem to come from? Your mom's house. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good, continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was two men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. But yep, at the time, that is. At the time. Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. It's rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith! Hi, hamsters! Thanks for making it rain. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy! As he falls over and dies. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma? He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. That's not how cross-examinations work! Well, maybe. The no cheese or... That's right, there is no cheese redeem. I should fix that. I'll fix that. We'll see. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found in the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly! Jeez. That's easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Okay. But why would his fingerprints still be on it? I mean, actually, that does count. Yeah, actually, no, actually, I can't see that. More the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, this witness claims that Edward said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie,
Objection!
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. I'm trying, but you're being such a bitch. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. I want this guy to just suddenly grow massive tits and have her possess him instead. 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He's dead. Interesting that it wouldn't let me do anything. The court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Did I fuck up? This case is extremely clear, so no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant... I fucked up? Oh! Oh, wait! Oh, I got duped! The tits are coming! Me! Huh? What? Larry? I'll never forget about Larry, no matter how I try. What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. I had brain damage. It's not the tits, it's the ass. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? Oh man, I could totally go for some chocolate chip cookies, fuck. The verdict's been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did, a gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, then I realized something you said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify, let me testify! Preach it, save the Lord. Ooh, fresh out the oven. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. You're the judge! Call a mistrial or something! You've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. We can make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. I'm sorry, there's no appeals court? Jesus! Oh, I'm gonna about blow my nose, hang on. I exploded. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. Well, you're not doing very good so far. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Nani, can you do that? Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! You do know that you know the defense can call witnesses too, right? There are defense witnesses. You don't have to rely on the ones the prosecutor chooses. In fact, that's real dumb. The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Look at his face. How can you not love this face? Court is adjourned. No, it's not. Court is in recess. You can't say court is adjourned. That means it's over. That was only 28 minutes. Longest 28 minutes of my life. Ugh. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yeah. Where he said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? I don't know! He just got sentenced to death? And he's like, oh, thank God a Deus Ex Machina showed up? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes! 15! Everything's on Larry now. Do not milk the butts. That's nasty. Butt milk. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Stare. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Witness testimony from the butts. That night, I was out in a boat in a lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. Hey, case, Mr. Wright, maybe we get your cross-exam. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Larry, you dumbass. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Okay, first of all, what time is it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out in the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. Not surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Yeah, they're shaped like the Thinker. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case! Amazing. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Let me call you on my spirit phone. So... So the contradiction is with Lotta's deposition, I think. Yeah, okay, cool, I got it. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday she heard 2 bangs. And the old man now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? One of them wasn't a gunshot, it was the samurai exploding. Are you listening? Are you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure. How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. My headphones. Bruh, how loud was your music that you couldn't hear a gunshot? Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? Well, it's my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. And oxygen. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yeah, keep going, bitch. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Yeah, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. I really am loving Phoenix's personality, honest to God. It's so funny. I'm loving these games now. I can't wait to keep going. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem is here. Judge? Can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? Oh, come the fuck on, old man. You know what a DJ is. I bet you listen to disco. An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine a witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Cross-examination. We'll continue the cross-examination after this commercial break. I need a little bit of water and ads are gonna run, so be back in a couple of minutes, okay? Okay. All right, let's see what Larry has to say. God help us all. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. You never behave, Cheesehammer. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? Sad sack. You know what's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone? Yeah, I do, you loser. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. It establishes time, asswipe! Objection sustained. What the fuck? Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to real booming loud, like. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on inside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. I'm sorry, what? You know, every now and then something happens in this game that just makes me fucking go, what? And this is one of them. Why should we care? Why should we care? Why should we care? Why should we care? You know, it's got nothing to do with anything, obviously. I mean, it couldn't possibly be that, you know, they said something. It couldn't possibly be that they would establish, you know, a time frame for everything. Why should we care? Fuck this. We don't need no evidence except what's convenient for us. What the fuck? Some days, we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Carmo is right. I'm not sure how that helped us all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. Well, there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. I'm gonna save, but I think that's the one I'm looking for. Because it's almost Christmas would imply that this is occurring prior to the event, right? So if, in this case, if we go to the thing, it's almost Christmas, where it says taken automatically on Christmas at 12:15, that's the gunshot.
Objection!
Got it right. Now, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. It's almost Christmas Eve! This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious! I really gotta get that fucking sound. What? Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, will you look at that?
Take that!
Look at this photograph. Oh no. Not doing it. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart, with her automatic camera. This timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There's a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that it is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It's a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be?
Objection!
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man! Clear! Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Oh, you're not gonna let me save. Fired 3 times.
Take that!
This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. I'm doing amazing! I should be sick more often. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 1:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ha! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yeah? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Oh, that's when you go crazy. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell in the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Stare. Shake head. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond. Ooh, Edgeworth and the murderer? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. What? The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. I'm sorry, what? Hang the fuck on. What? Nani? At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out in the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well, then where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place.
Take that!
Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way you can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Objection.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He hears a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very close by. And where would that be if he'd just returned a boat? The boat shop. This went in a direction I was not expecting. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? No, not really. Well, I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. That is an amazing face. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol in the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth, on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men in the boat had shot the other. And the murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body in the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Stunned silence. Bailiff? Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! I bet you let him go home, you dumbass. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Judge's prerogative, they can ask questions. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. It was an invitation to go dogging. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve, because he was lonely, you see. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Oh, I'm sorry, did you spit out your water? Try swallowing next time. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't in the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Go find him, you moron! We can't allow him to get away! Of fucking course. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? Okay, but you're putting Edgeworth on trial. You can declare him innocent now, and then have another trial for the other guy once you find him. But we need a scapegoat, everybody! One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. One day more. That's not how the law works in fictional Japanifornia. Japanifornia. Dream of Japanifornication. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah, pulled that out my ass. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. Well, but Larry, that was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down in the wire all the time. Maybe if they actually allowed you to prevent your own evidence, it wouldn't be so fucking hard. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Video games. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Exclamation mark! Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You can try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I want you inside me. And I don't know whether or not to tell you that I want you inside me. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I want you inside me. Hey! I can't make up my mind. Am I at bottom or a top? What is this about, Edgeworth? Ow, thank you. It's a nightmare I've had. You don't want me. Ow, thank you. A memory of a crime that I committed. Ow, thank you. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. To be continued. Ow, thank you. Saving? Yeah. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh! Well, you lost a turn. Good job. That was good timing. I hope you were aiming for bankrupt. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? Oh, that bitch slays! I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life, never. Nick? Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swimming in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah, bow before your hero! Is he asking for sex? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ow, thank you. Seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy's pretty sus. I gotta find that fucking soundbite. God damn it. Hold up. Ooh, I found the thing. Please hold, this is important. No, not Photoshop, I want the Elgato. Lol. Remind me that I've gotta actually download this. I will download this eventually. Very important. It's very important. All right. What next? But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? No, actually, I can't. Nick? No. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nate? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Yeah, there was that one time at band camp. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school, you know, in the section for potential defense attorneys. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. Hi, gaming fan. Welcome in, welcome in. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry? What's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Okay, everyone, buckle the fuck up. We've got lore. It's the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped to PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Jesus fucking Hunger goddamn games here. Fuck. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial and me as a defendant. Itty bitty Phoenix! I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my erase. We should be allowed to delete my erase. I'm gonna liberate for that. And then 50 cents back I loaned you. Hey, you robbed the bank the other day. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Get into politics instead, and then you can steal their money legally. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I have been in this position, and it is not fun. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Are we gonna get a tiny objection? He shouldn't have to apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? His fucking suit! His suit! His suit! It was you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't y'all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up, picking on one person. Just think how he feels. They didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Thanks for your opinion, butts. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. Yay, victim restitution services. Holy fuck, if this is what the basis for a system of government is, then I don't want to live here. Jesus Christ. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Not a friend in the world. Yeah, good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. I took it personally, you see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his dad. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. And several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he became who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney. To meet Edgeworth? Holy fucking stalker, Batman. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Oh, Legally Blonde! Oh my god, it actually is! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's Legally Blonde! In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who's been inside him, can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Thank you for the bone. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. He's a chupacabra. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Wow. To the detention center. And conjugal visits. Look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, did you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you do. I just updated the autopsy and you're actually the dead probably. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Hey, I like what I like. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Aw, he got a sad look on his face. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why'd you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person! Oh, that's actually quite real. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. It was hermetically sealed. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my daddy, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, in the bedroom. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he's taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. Yeah, keep yelling at me! It's my game! That's... Ow. Thank you. That's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case... One man dead, one memory white, one brain damaged. A good diet is important or your farts get bad. It's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're heading for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Let's show him what we have. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father, don't show him that! You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. It's a perfect time! What is it? Nothing. Huh? It was that case that changed my life. Look at your dead, Dad! Every time you do it makes you sad! Oh no. Oh no! Sorry. Tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you want to see a parrot? Oh. You want to see a gun? You want to see a picture of a lady? Okay, I don't think so. I think we're good here. He's out again. What does it work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright. That means we should go back to the lake. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Just hear him patter away. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Ah! No one can go in the woods today. The woods? Where a lot of us camping? Woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. And I guess Laud is in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Uh-huh. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the yogi does. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. No waterfall. Alright. Can't go into the woods today because there's a murderer. Huh? A steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that's happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Just checking everything. No one's gonna sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How did that change the temperature, I wonder? You seem troubled, Nick. No, who, me? Guess Larry has today off. He is pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. Just moving around, checking everything. Okay. Options. Oh, no, wrong. I keep doing that. I always do that. It's so funny. All right, rental shop. Battle plan. Wow, caretaker got away. Yep, but we've got his bird. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know that clear of the throat anywhere. Hi, fat man. Hello, what may you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Oh, you're actually gonna be at work, fat man. All right. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? There's a forest here beyond these bushes. Nick, the forest! There's someone in there! You're right, there's a few policemen. Must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh, Jesus. God got me. There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Boat rental shop, doesn't look like anyone's around. Caretaker must have run for the hills. Yeah, it looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Okay, that was it. Go inside. Oh, I can't believe they haven't locked this down! Nobody's home. Hello, hello! Ah! Hey, it's Polly! Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his beard! Hello! Asking a question! Clearly! Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. Sure, they'll do something. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Ow! Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing the Pink Princess special this weekend. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations? That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe you should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker wouldn't mind? We could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. Now, I have a feeling this is gonna come in handy. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Give me a second. Sorry about that, I had to blow my nose and I didn't want to blow y'all's head off. Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it. 1228! 1228! 1228! That's important! That's a special date, isn't it? It sure isn't money. Aw, but hey! Keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in here. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. It's a gun. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing! Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edward out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Fucking knew it. I knew it! All right. Now, we definitely need to go back. I think we should go. I know the law office is there. I'm gonna go criminal affairs first because it's fun. Nope. Okay. Right and co. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. No, I don't need to talk to you. I know what I'm doing. Gross one. Fucker! Yo, I'm gonna show you this, dude. Edgeworth, see this letter? Huh? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that, old man. Not at all. So he's following this letter then. Which means there's someone else behind it. Now it's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Dun dun da! Oh, hang on. I have a noise for that. Yogi! The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yep. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Thank you, dramatic chipmunk. You identified it. I love you. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claim the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I want you. Ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you, but... I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help, get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! Bear, stop it! No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Wah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. That's tinnitus. You need to get your ears checked. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? I say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes perfect sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. It was me, Austin! I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Look at your dad! We'll go to Grossberg's law offices, and we'll continue right after this break. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we are back, and we are in Grossberg's office. Let's talk to this idiot and see what he has to say for himself. Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth, he... Soap! I see. So Edgeworth dreamed he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream, only a dream! I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Hold the fuck on. The statute of limitations... The statute of limitations is there for, it expires after an X amount of time and you can no longer be tried for that crime you've committed. For example, there's a statute of limitations on certain things. There's no statute of limitations in a lot of places for murder, but there's a statute of limitations for bank robbery. Like maybe 25 years after the fact, you can no longer be charged with it. You are free, right? Why does he care so much? After the statute of limitations, no one gets charged. So he frames him for a completely different murder? Why? That makes no sense. None of this makes any sense. This doesn't make any sense. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Well, that's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he had a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium at large. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Ghost liar! That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Can I present him with this? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Because I'm gonna socially ruin you! Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Was it Von Karma? Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct, Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Oh, no, that wasn't it. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Sorry about what? I'll stay out of this one. Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. Oh, okay, I need to talk to him. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh, no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I don't know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. So you can accuse the prosecutor of making up evidence and they can still win the fucking trial. By coincidence, has anyone else here seen The Staircase? Because that was a pretty good show. Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth, he did get disbarred for that! Fucking-credible. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. Imagine being able to take a vacation. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him! Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. No, it's not! It's manslaughter at best! And also, he was like 10! Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. This is America. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care! I know he's not guilty! Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Do I still have those? I do. Okay. Alright, so basically I think I'm done here. What do? Okay. Let's go to the affairs department and have an affair. There's hardly anyone around here. Everyone wants to be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. Oh, bitch! You can go in there as long as he's in there. Von Karma. Yes, he's just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room! Nick, let's hurry! Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. I never examined this room the first time I was here, actually. Looks like there are files inside the glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. Here, files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports. Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need to get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. And the pièce de résistance. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence? Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty! Nani? What are you doing in here? Oh, that's intense! Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. What I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The long con! The son of your most bitter rival. And that, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. How do you feel about parrots? Fool. You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Bah! Creep. I love that. Hey, is this your handwriting? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Holy fucking shit! What? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts? That's enough to fry a fucking turkey from a mile away! 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa! Maya! You're in a police station! Wow! Zap those boobs out! Oh, she's unconscious now! Her sister might actually come out! Oh, you got us. And the letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya! Open your eyes. Link. Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. And even now, when we need her the most. I shouldn't have woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Have you tried calling the police in which the station you are in is available because a man just assaulted you and stole your shit and maybe you should get to a hospital? Nani? Maya, she's holding something. Is it a pineapple? What is that? A bullet? DL6 in evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow! To be continued. What even the fuck? What even the fuck just happened, yo? Save your progress up to this point? Yes. And I think that is a perfect place to end for today. 'Cause what the fuck? How dare you? How dare you? That is actually the perfect place to end because next time we're going to trial and it's going to be crazy. Until then, I will see you guys next time for more Ace Attorney. Bye for now.